Hey guys, how are you? Hi Anisha, how are you? Hi Ray of Sunshine. How's it going? Trying to see, I did my Hi Miss OKC. Hey Latoy. Hi Pineapples. Sorry. Thumbs up the live, even the Bushwatchers. Okay, I get it now. I was like, what's that say? Hi Courtney. Okay, let me go back to the top. Let me greet everybody. Um Hey Coco. Coco was notification gang. Coco, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Um T and family, hello. Megan Claire, Desiree. Hi Bren, how are you? Anna, what's good? Ray of Sunshine. Ray, Mysterious, how are you? Maria, is it Maria 15? I swear to God, I feel like there was a Maria 29. Chicana Mama number 3 or Chicana Mama O 03. Hey, Surefire. Megan Claire, Pineapples. Hey, girl. Nisha L, Anisha, Trinice, Latoy, Jessica G. Hi, Destiny 44. Hi, Dreamcake. Hi, Trinice. Natural Isha. Hey. Tiffy Bebe. Lisa Lindsay. Mommy, is that you? Oh, my goodness. Mommy is like, can you see mommy? My dog just can't. Mommy, stop. You ate. I just let her out. I would have been on like 5 minutes ago, but mommy had to go pee pee and she was enjoying all of this cool, fresh air outside. I was like, do I have eyeliner on both eyes? Okay, I was like about to say, I know I put some on. My glasses are still dirty. Guys, what's going on? What is going on? I mean, I know a little bit about what's going on. Um, so let's see. So, Miss Official A, thank you for putting it up. I appreciate that so much. Miss Official A, if she's here, put up a video, and if you have not seen it yet, go check it out. But I'll pull it up on my iPad really quick. Olivia, for any of you guys who do not know, um, she wanted to let everyone know, or maybe somebody asked, what's it feel like to get all the way faded on the how does it feel to play with your nose? What's the after effects of playing with your nose? That nose game. If you indulge in nasal play, what is one to expect? And she said it makes you feel like it makes you feel some type of way. It makes you feel something. Hold on a second, let me move this. Guys, I realized something yesterday. You know, sometimes some things is like right in your face and you're just kind of like, oops. I didn't realize that. I didn't realize that I could do cert do. adjust my mic the way I have it right now, until the other day, and then that's better. Okay, is this better? Because I feel like I had it on echo for a second. Were you guys getting some echo? Oh yeah, she sure is. Momo Bean, yes, she is. So I call that daddy. I call it zaddy brain over here. So I don't know if anyone else is calling it zaddy brain, but I call it zaddy brain. So if you heard it somewhere else, I don't know. But I call it zaddy brain. And basically, that is code for dickmatized. Yes, she's on that D. Um, uh, Olivia has been indulging or has indulged, we know, in sugarcane. And basically, I don't know how it came up, but there's a video where she's telling you how it feels to take a ride. They used to call it the white horse. I think that was a long time ago. That was like even before my time. That was like in the disco era. Before they started calling it the club, they used to call it like the disco, I guess, right? But they used to call it the White Horse because I think back in Studio 54 days, if any of you guys know what that is, I'm sure some of you do because some of you are like my age and older. They used to actually have a white horse and they used to have a moon drop down from the ceiling with a spoon, and they would sprinkle fairy dust because everybody in there was high out of their minds, and it was that culture back in the late 70s, early 80s of people. It was openly acceptable, obviously not legal, but people people were indulging. And anyway, Olivia gave a honest her honest reaction. And let me pull this up. Anyway, how's everybody doing? Hi, Sonia. Hi, Felita. Hi, Super Six Mommy. I am. Momo Bean, how are you? Thank you for coming out the gate with the comment. Can't Cam be snapping? Cam, you be snapping? Don't snap up in here. Hi, Yvette Ortiz. How are you? Snapping like that or snapping like, what's popping? What's up? What's good? What's really good? You said what? Is that Kitten Zombie? Hi, Kitten Zombie. Okay. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna get caught up on everything. Um, and of course now I can't find it. What happened? Did you guys one quick thing, did you guys watch that interview last night with Tasha K and what's his name? Is it Ken? Ken from DK4L's side chick's husband? Did any of you guys watch that? It about makes you want to cry. Um, yeah, sugarcane. Yeah. So the guy is a boxer, obviously. Well, not even obviously, but he's a boxer. I don't know who saw it last night or not, but anyway, so Tasha K talked to the guy. He has the daughter. The mother sounds like a complete prime candidate for this Three Moms set. I hope she gets a YouTube channel because if she does, I want to be there day one, the first day the video drops. Apparently, um, they've been together since they were like teenagers, young teenagers. They got married 3 years ago. I think maybe he's 25 and she's like 23. They've been together for 5 years. They've been married for 3 years. And apparently she's been cutting out on him. Like, she's just, I know people say the nice way she wants to be on the streets, but yeah, she's just, I mean, she might just be a hoe. I mean, I hate to say it. Um, she has been cutting out on this guy like crazy. Tasha K even kind of alluded, like, did you get a paternity test on this baby? Because I mean, she's light, but I don't know what her background is. But the baby, I don't want to say she doesn't look like him. I don't know what her background is, but the baby looks maybe like she favors more of her mom's side. Now in the face, I couldn't really tell, but it was just interesting. It was a really good interview. I don't know if any of you saw it. I don't know if any of you guys are even into that channel. I see them in passing because obviously they're one of the bigger YouTube channels and they're all tied into the large YouTube channels. So whether you're subscribed to DK4L or not, you're going to see a DK4L video in your feed, right? Um, period. So I don't even really watch their videos like to keep up with them like that. Now I did watch their before I even really knew who they were, um, or understood like the gravity of what they were doing and how big they are. I do remember seeing like their engagement video like almost a year ago. And I was like, well, damn, if this is the engagement, I mean, the wedding is going to be like spectacular. And I didn't even know who they were at the time. The Ali family, so Latoya and Adam, which we see how that's turned out. If you have not watched the DK4L engagement, I would even go back and watch that because I remember Latoya and Adam, and I was just kind of like, who are they? And that's when I don't know if I could say that that's when I started watching Latoya's show, but I used to watch Latoya forever a little bit here and there because there's been some buzz about her for the past year joining the Real Housewives. So she's been notably mentioned a lot. And maybe that was after she crossed over the million mark and they're just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And as they were trying to like kind of bring her in to our consciousness and saying her name and stuff like that. So, um, why have a degree that you do nothing with? Makes no sense. Okay, so you guys are Momo Bean, love me some RD. Not gonna lie, I see the same ones in here talking mad shit on radio, but on her live chat, hyping her up. Well, Momo Bean, you must not know how this works. Number one, this is called YouTube. And there are memberships, but if you're not in a member chat, anybody can come and do whatever they want. So if somebody wants to go over to Jasmine's and hype her up and say, Jasmine, you're awesome, and then they want to come over here and say, I really don't understand why she does that, because Momo Bean, think about it. If you're over in Jasmine's chat and you're like, girl, I think you're being stupid, you might want to not like start a channel with John while he's not even 2 weeks out of being recognized as a complete liar and making a complete fool out of you and making a bigger deal out of something that could have gone away in less than 24 hours. So if you say that to Jasmine in her chat, guess what's going to happen? You get blocked. Everybody in here is not a content creator nor has a YouTube channel. So they're just having a little bit of fun, just like you coming into my chat and calling everybody out. Does that make sense, Momo Bean? I hope you hit the like button. Yeah. So just like you can come in here and if you're up in Jasmine's chat, like, girl, you the bomb, you the shit. You did all that. All of that. You're my bitch. But then she's like, but I saw you over there at Love Lies and Lacefronts. How dare you? Aren't you gonna be like, yeah, I pay the cable. Yeah, I pay for this good internet. And I also bought this, I don't know, 300, 1,000, $2,000 computer or my good flat screen I can do and be where I want to be, right? And I can crack on, I can big up, I can talk shit, I can do whatever I want to do because this is YouTube and it was made for me. And all of you content creators are putting out content for me to consume and for me to sit and watch. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like you can come in here and call people out. It does not phase me because at the end of the day, what we're talking about here is them and amongst other things, talk about whatever I what's on my heart and whatever's on my mind at any given moment and answer some of y'all's questions. But yeah, calling people out is not an effective strategy over here because at the end of the day, trust me, if you watch my channel, you know that I'm a little bit of everywhere and I like to screen record not because I don't keep notes on subscribers, but what I do is I need to have footage to remember sometimes my commentary. And I read the chat. So I see people, I see people all the time. I see people putting funny comments. I don't know if Black Dolly's in here, but God, I read a comment. Black Dolly told someone to just basically just flat out shut up in a comment the other day. I was reading some, it was old. It was like 2 months ago, but she just basically was like at sign to the person, was like, shut up. And I was just like, Black Dolly, you do that. Okay. So you know what I'm saying? Like I see y'all all the time, all over the place. You guys just might not see me because I am in the bushes. So but yeah, that's everybody's welcome over here. I don't really care. You guys can go and you can have sent a letter to Strong Mommy Chrissy for Strong Mommy Chrissy Loves the Kids and be a Strong Mommy Chrissy Love the Kids recipient. But I guarantee you, if you're over here listening to my commentary and up in my chat, um, I would say you have an open mind. You're not a fixed mindset. You're open to hearing commentary and conversation about a channel that you enjoy. So whether you're a defender or a hater or whatever, it is what it is, guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's not start picking sides here. At the end of the day, a lot of you guys go over to channels that roast the fuck out of me. But did I ever stop any of you from coming in here? And whether you're a supporter or just kind of like, I don't really know, or whatever, at the end of the day, it all boils down to the minutes, guys. If you guys are happy to be here or not happy to be here, every minute that you watch is what is calculated towards that money that content creators get paid. So that's what it all boils down to. You could be in here hating it all you want, but the watch minutes is what's the most important thing. So if you really want to get at somebody that you don't like and you don't want to support, you absolutely just don't watch their channel. Absolutely. Not even when not period. It's just on period. If you don't want to support them, yeah, don't watch their content. Period. Because even if you give them a thumbs down, YouTube doesn't give a shit about that. You know how many videos are uploaded every second? Yeah, they don't care. It just shows that you've got a balanced audience. People love you and they hate you, but they're still watching. Because trust me, they know what you're watching. If you log in, if you actually log in and you can register a like, see the thing is, let me take a sidestep for a second. Did you notice how if you're not signed into YouTube, you can't vote, you can't thumbs up, you can't thumbs down, you can't comment, can't look at live chat. All you can do is watch. That's it, spectator, right? Now, when you take it a step further and log into your account, then you can register your vote. You can watch the live chat. That's when they know what you like. That's when you get stuff in your feed. Um, Pineapples, let me park on your comment really quick so I can. Is Jeremiah okay? I heard Jeremiah was on a life support. Guys, if Jeremiah is your favorite R&B singer, say a little prayer for Jeremiah, okay? In the realm of Lord, let the healing begin. Um, something to that effect. However you want to do it. I'm not gonna tell you how to pray, but send a little prayer to the big man upstairs. Jeremiah is on a ventilator and he is fighting C-19 right now in a major way. He's not doing good from what I understand. Um, but he, as of yesterday, when I heard the initial report, he's alive. But he is fighting for his life with C-19 right now. So, guys, say a little prayer, say a little prayer for the R&B man, whether you are a fan or not, and maybe everybody who's fighting C-19 right now. And because the more people that recover, the more people that don't get it, the more likely that all of you who are watching right now who are not ill and had not been touched by it, I know a couple people have in this chat, um, the more likely we are to eradicate this thing and for it to not come knocking on your door. Because from what I hear, it's a guest you don't want up in your house. Okay, it's something you don't want, right? Um, and I like Jeremiah, you know, poor thing. But Pineapple said, we've been called out. We've been called out these people, but I see lots of people who like to watch reactors and be in the Mommianagang chat, loving on them. It's to be expected. It's YouTube. Yeah, guys, you know what I'm saying? It's no hard feelings. You guys, look, guys, don't have a heavy heart coming over here. If you feel like you're cheating on your favorite's favorite, because rest and believe, your favorite's favorite might be your favorite, okay? Um, don't worry about it. It's okay. Because, you know, there's some people out here that's going to tell you cheating is good. Cheating is fun, right? There's some reactors on here that's going to tell you. But I mean, all jokes aside, um, enjoy the content that you want. We are here for entertainment. And at the end of the day, you are the consumers. You guys do what you want to do. I don't care. Um, it's all good. So if you wanna go watch Chrissy, you know, I say it have to, but if you want to, girl, come on, let's watch. That way when I say, "Guys, do you remember this happened, that happened?" Um, you, "Oh, yeah, I remember that." Because keep in mind, I don't watch Chrissy because I don't like Chrissy's channel. I watch Chrissy because I enjoy watching Chrissy's channel. I love all the drama. I love it. As long as she wants to be in some drama, I'm watching it. Now, if Chrissy wants to go ahead, turn her act around and become the next, I was gonna say Martha Stewart, but that's probably not even a good example because even Martha Stewart went to federal prison. Um, let's just say clean her act up. I'll still be there. I'll still be there because um I like Bugetto. Okay. So it's okay. Or is she I don't know if I would call her all the way Bugetto, but she's, you know, it's I love the mess. Exactly, Destiny. Destiny, get out of my head. I love it. Yes, it's fun. It's fun. That's why you guys like me, because you guys are like, she seems so serious, but she's like a little bit ratchet. Yeah, yeah. Uh-huh. Yes. You got it. I just made different decisions. You know what I'm saying? So different decisions got me different places. But at the end of the day, look, we're all girls. We all go to the ladies' room. We all do everything exactly the same. Just like when what's her name, Jasmine had her lady parts on display. Like, okay, I got one too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not sitting up here taking pictures and sending them out to some lame brain who wasn't going to think twice about sending them out to other people or on period sending them out at all. But if that's how she rolls and that's what she wants to do, how can you say my nudes were leaked when you're the one who gave them out? Now, if you have a case for revenge porn that somebody took your pictures and to get back at you, they decided to release them to people and harass me and things like that, then you might have a legal case against the person who initially put them out into the ether because that person has violated your trust and confidence. It's not like someone hacked into your computer and stole those old nasty crotch shots and sent them out to LSA. Yeah, no, you were getting funky one night and thought that you were being cute and trying to probably get a cash app. Now, don't call other people names when you're sending out naked pictures and hoping to get some cash in return. Yeah, let's not judge because you sin differently but the same. Because if you're putting something sexy out for some pay or some play, you can't talk about other people. just because they didn't do it like you did it, or don't do it like you do it. Okay? Yes, the library. Yes, the library is now open. Pineapple, stop it. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't be mad because we sin differently, okay? Jasmine, I mean, there's a whole industry of that. Sending out pictures for play. So you can call that what you want, but I know what people call it. So if I were you, I would stop calling people names just to be. I don't know if all of you put that two and two together at some point. Um, she was trying to get some money out of Homie. Remember, she'd been asking Homie for money. She sent him pictures of her kids to gain favor, and favor as in dollars. Where them dollars at? Okay. Jasmine was trained by a professional who is currently in penitentiary. Jasmine's had a master class on opportunity, on being a little bit of an opportunist. Jasmine has cashed in on opportunistic endeavors. So we've seen on her channel. Okay? You don't think Jasmine knows how to get a dollar? Now, I don't think she's above getting taken advantage of. And one thing too, John, I'm gonna need for you to take off that red shirt. You know what I mean? Like put it in the wash, get another one. You are not Tiger Woods. I don't know if you are trying to be down with the red and black Tiger Woods uniform, but yeah, I'm gonna need for you to stop. You're not Tiger Woods. You're not MJ. I don't know who. Like, can I not see you in that red t-shirt? And if you think that you're going to jump on a YouTube channel and not be fresh to death, Jasmine, when you get your check on Saturday, I'm going to need you to go to Finish Line, Walmart, somewhere and buy this man a couple of packs of fresh teas, okay? I'm going to need for you to go and buy him go to Hibbit, okay? And I think I got a 20% off coupon. So if you need the code, holla at me. lovelieslacefronts@gmail.com. Get him some new shorts. Get him some new Jordan shorts. Get him some Adidas, some Puma, whatever you want to get. Go to Dick's. I know you know all about Dick's. Go to Dick's Sporting Good. Okay, Sporting Goods, excuse me. Go to Dick's. Get him some new shorts. Update those flip-flops. Go to the Nike outlet. Okay? Get him some new fucking gear. Okay? Mama. Get him some gear. Because if you have him on that channel looking like yesterday and the day before and the day before that and last week, I'm gonna clown your ass, and I'm not kidding. I'm gonna clown your ass to 10,000. Okay? I'm a clown. And we see that you posted that old content on your new channel. We see you. Okay, we see you double dipping. No new content. We just see you posting content you've already posted and gotten paid for. But it's okay because I guess it's not monetized because that channel is not monetized yet. Funky Fresh Crew looking asses. Yeah, they are not. No, you want your man on here, Jasmine. I would never have my man on YouTube not looking as fresh as possible. Fresh to death. Okay. You got Bentley, aka John, looking rusty. And nobody, you don't have to worry about nobody wanting your man. Unless they are somebody who is just as thirsty as you are, you don't have to worry about nobody coming to try to holler at Chris, aka John. Y'all be looking dusty and like old news, basically. I just found it funny that you had to do like a telethon this morning, and Strong Mommy Chrissy in there is dropping your Instagram and your YouTube channel. And then I'm thinking to myself, Jasmine, you were at you were you were down in the pits of hell a couple of weeks ago. You couldn't even get content out. But now you're going to do your mom's channel, your channel, My Jazzy Life, which don't make no mistake, guys. Clear, you see how she didn't put him on My Jazzy Life because at least she's smart enough to not create a situation where she could have a lawsuit from someone when they hit, let's say, 1,000,000, because he embarrasses her again, and she's feeling like she's gotta split some money with him. So she's putting him on her own channel. Maybe her mom told her. I don't know who told her. Um, so you gotta do your mom, Jazzy, my Jazzed Up, and I don't know, was it the Jazz and Chris show? The Jazz and John, Jazz and her Johns. Um, you're gonna do all that when you don't even have enough time to think. You don't have enough time to wash that old crusty wig you've been wearing for the last couple days, which, okay, I will give you credit. You did have your hair out. So maybe maybe you washed your hair, which I think you did. It looked like you had like a little press and set. Hi, Elise. Hi, Miss Mabes. Yeah. Okay. John, get your wardrobe together. Can we get the likes up, guys? Hi, Patrice Slater Lee. Can someone remind Jazzy that cheap gets flakes? Okay. Jazzy, Cheryl, Cassie, Chrissy. I'm just gonna say this really fast. Chrissy and her. Oh my God, this is the best headband wig I have gotten all year. This thing is fire. You know how like every time a celebrity comes out with a new movie or they have a a new CD or new music drop, and they're like, guys, this is my most personal and this is the best vocals I have ever done. And I notice they don't call their old vocals trash. Like, you know what? I used to sing trash before. This is some shit. I took some lessons. I've been in the studio with like the best. Stevie Wonder came over and he vocal coached me for 6 months, and I loosened up all of this. And I am just, sorry guys, and I am doing it, right? No, Chrissy is like, this is the best headband wig ever. And I'm just like, girl, stop lying, because that blonde wig was the best thing ever. The best wig for brown skinned people. If you're of the African diaspora here in the United States, calling all brown girls of any race or creed, this is the best wig ever for brown girls, that blonde wig that she had on. But now this is the best flat red hair with some sort of headbandy type item that you should be wearing. And I'm thinking to myself, girl, are you kidding me? That's the best? That looked like about 4 packs of synthetic. What number is that? The red? Is that like a 5 or a 2? Whatever that color is, it can't be a 2. I don't know, because I never do red. I'm always darkest brown. You know, yeah, a little bit. Dream cake. Yeah, I'm never at a lack of. I can just call it out. Like that's just what it is. Anyway, that wig was awful. But anyway, what were we originally talking about? So we're talking about Jasmine. I said, okay, the couples channel, and we're gonna need for John to get his clothes together. You're gonna be on a couples channel. You want to be fresh because you will get clowned. I'm just telling you, you're gonna get clowned. Period. Because this crew that reviews your girl's channel, yeah, you're gonna get clowned like crazy. And I don't know if that's going to get you to like Damien Cryer and Erica level. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if Chris is going to be able to ride her to like a Lambo. I'm just going to be clowning. I'm just going to take the funny approach. I am not going to be trying to like, oh, they really should do this. And, why don't you do a more regular grocery haul? I don't care what they eat over there. I'm just going to be honest. This is 2020. You have all the information. You have the key to the world at your fingertips. Okay. If you can't learn how to make $1 out of 15 cents, in today, in this day, then it's not for you. So you got a whole girl who has started a couple channels. She knows what to do. She's obviously ready to work. She's ready to put in that work to give him $1. Not have him start his own channel, but start a couple's channel. Guys, don't miss that point, okay? Don't miss that point that Jasmine, now we don't know if Chris started his own channel. I mean, maybe he wants to start the boyfriends. I teach other guys how to clean. I teach other guys how to wear plastic gloves and place the fall scenery on the dining room table. Hi, True. I'm going to teach all of you guys how to be kind of like work into house husbandry. I don't know. Why he did not start his own channel, I don't know. You know, that's usually the ticket, like Queen and Clarence NYC TV. He builds up his male audience, and you have your female dominated audience, and then you guys do your thing together, but you put a camera in his hand and you let him do some of the work. So we'll see. We'll see if Jasmine has figured out the sauce, but it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out that if the woman has a channel, then you have your together channel, and then you have your individual channel, right? Because it seems to work when you do that on YouTube, because you're not going to get the male audience, because only guys that are watching you is because that's what we have on before we're going to bed, and our husbands are like, turn that shit off. Like, okay, enough already. This is some bullshit. Now, if Chris was doing something like maybe had a car and he liked to work on it, he could get a whole male audience of guys who drive their girlfriends' cars and fix them up, or guys who are on the come up, or guys who are like red shirts. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, back to my other point. Jasmine, yeah, you took pictures, you sent them to a guy, and you were hoping for something in exchange. You shared your kids' pictures, you shared that you basically needed money, and you were hoping to get some money in return. So, yeah, Megan Claire, those aren't even the best of my ideas. That's just the YouTube recipe. That's just what's out here. So, I mean, they should already know this. If they don't know it, well, you can cash at me $50 if I helped you. Like, okay, just you can pay for it. But at the end of the day, if you didn't know, now you know. And like they say, if you didn't know, now you know, ask somebody, okay? Um, I don't know. I don't know. I just think that she is looking real thirsty, and I think she is looking like she is getting set up to get fleeced. And since Chris has a preference, which is not her, I just hope that when the day comes that I'm on YouTube watching and I'm here to see it all play out, because Chris said he has a preference, and it's not Jasmine. But that's his bro, that's his friend, that's his buddy, that's his homie, that's his ninja, and never his love, never my beautiful girl. Just we got basketball. Our bond is hoops. That's his homie with a virgina. Um, we can subscribe for the fun. If you don't want to support them, then don't. But if you want to engage in some fuckery, yeah, go ahead and subscribe. Let's watch it all unfold. Because, girl, she said 1,000. They are going to be doing a Q&A, a Q to the A. And I'm going to be there. I'm going to be there to watch the whole thing. Okay? I love you, says Jazz is stupid. Well, yeah, we know that. But yeah, thank you for reminding us. You know she's gonna blame us when it doesn't work out. She can only blame herself, girl. You got to water your own. Like they said, the grass is always greener. Of course it is. But you have to water it and seed it and aerate it and fertilize it and take care of it. And if you feed it, it's gonna grow. So she's gonna have to work on that channel and it will grow. Okay. That's just it. So she can't blame me. If anything, if I tell you guys that there's a funny video, guess what's going to happen? You guys are going to go watch it, right? No stickers. We wash our cups here. Get a cup, wash a cup. Take the sticker off. I'm not one of these get a cup at a store that had 20 people with C19 walk through, touch it, take it home and make myself some sweet tea. No. Get it home, rinse it off, take the sticker off, put it in the good dishwasher and let it get steamed at, I don't know, whatever, 300 degrees, whatever it is that they do in the dishwasher, the hot steam clean. And then you drink out of it with no sticker, no sticker. Okay. I'm gonna have out. See, bring popcorn. Yeah, I cannot wait for their Q&A. Girl, y'all do that Q&A and do it fast. I subscribed, and I'm not kidding. I subscribed. I put my notification gang on, okay? Because Jasmine is what? A reactor attractor, and so is her best gal pal Chrissy. And I mean, of course, Olivia, and back to you, Olivia, and your tutorial on what it feels like to ride the white horse. Okay. Ride that horsey. Miss Official A, I don't know if you're here right now. Hold on. Miss Official. Okay. Yes. Okay, guys, if you don't know this channel, check her out. Her name is Miss Official A. I'll link her video on my community post so you guys can get to this video if you want to. And subscribe to her channel and let her know I sent you over there. If you don't know Miss Official A's channel yet, get to know it. Anna's Antics, girl, I thought about you the other day. How are you? Is the playlist up to date? I need to catch up. Girl, you know my playlist is always up to date. So if you want to go check out some necessary realness, that's what the LX3 videos, like posted videos, it's called. And then there's just like LX3 live, LX3 reactions or whatever. So that I have just a couple of playlists. But actually the one playlist that's not up to date is my Olivia playlist. Um but yeah, my playlists are up to date. I don't know about anybody else's. Okay, Miss Official A, thank you for always being who you are, and that is the one that gets the tea. Pineapples has the tea, so if you're not subscribed to Pineapples up in here, but I can't imagine you're in here and you don't know Pineapples channel. But yeah, guys, let's go really quick so you can hear. For those of you who don't know, you get ready to learn something right now. This is the riding the white horse according to Olivia. Okay.
No, I'm not. I'm strung out right now. Can't you tell? I'm just strung out right now. You are so funny.
I should play it on my TV, right?
Listen, if you dabble, okay, you just little. Like
Can you hear this?
a little sniff here and there. I'm not promoting the shit. I'm not saying everybody go out and party hard like a rock star. I'm just saying. Really? One time in 10 years? You miss me with that shit, please. Please miss me with that shit. It just feels like you're It feels like you are just like you have a lot of energy and you just want to like dance and just that's all it feels like.
It feels like you have a lot of energy and you just want to dance.
Oh my god. Somebody said, are you going to treatment for your habit? No. No, I'm not. I'm strung out right now. Can't you tell? I'm just strung out right now. People are so funny. Listen, if you dabble, okay, you just little, like I said in my video, a little sniff here and there. Sniff here and there. Sniff here and there. I'm not promoting the shit. I'm not saying everybody go out and party hard like a rock star. I'm just saying, really? One time in 10 years? You miss me with that shit, please. Please miss me with that shit. Please, relax your kid. Oh my god, please. Never. Never have it. There's no habit. There's Coke fun. There's Coke fun. There's Coke fun. Sorry to disappoint y'all. Please don't dabble. Oh my god.
Okay, you get the point. I'm going to put a link, or Miss Official A, I see you in here. If you want to drop your link, you're more than welcome to. But yeah, Miss Official A, she catches all the tea. So if you're not subscribed over there and you kind of want to be in the know of when tea drops, yeah, she's like, if you want to know who you want to know who this reactor watches, yeah, Miss Official A is definitely on my subscription list because she drops tea, and some people just want to see the raw and uncut, and may dibble dabble with a reaction or here or there, but yeah, she's she's definitely on my playlist of reactions, and just tea. She drops it, it's there. It's like, okay. And sometimes it's like, of course, Miss Official A, thank you for what you do. Thank you. um some, like, what I'm going to hear in a video may be different from what you're going to hear. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes we just catch different things. Like, for instance, the other day, I was listening to something and I was like, oh, wait a second. I didn't hear that the first time, because sometimes someone may bring you to a video and you're just trying to catch something, but then you hear something else. So it's always good when you have, these conversations. Let me play something else for you, Miss Official A. I have to give you a lot of credit today, so thank you, because I had to yank something, if you don't mind. But I credit my sources now. Nobody can ever say Francoise did not give appropriate credit. I want you to hear something.
He snorts too usually. Why do you think I know it's hilarious and so cute. I'm sorry I had to say it. When he gets really, really like when something really
Can you hear this?
But I think it's so cute because Onyx does that too. Yeah. Period. Hi, Batman. We need to go to Vegas. I know you know all the.
Did you hear that? So Chrissy at her birthday party, yes, hit the like button. Can we get to 110? We got 223. Can we get to 110 so I can drop the rest of this tea? Because my homegirl, Sofa Time Talks with Kels, had an interesting theory about a week or so ago. When I don't know if all of you have seen Bay's picture, Mr. Bebe, Mr. Taco Tuesday, over there at Chrissy's house. And it was interesting because it really I was like, you know what? He does kind of look a little bit, or Onyx does favor Daddy. And wouldn't that be nice? You know what I mean? Like, you look a lot, like, they say you feed them long enough, they start to look like you anyway, right? So I was like, that's an interesting theory. And because he does have a different kind of, if you notice, Onyx's chin is a little like, it's a little different. Now, does him and Blaze have the same complexion? Yeah, but, okay. That doesn't necessarily dictate paternity, okay? Like, we all know this, right? We've heard some dingbats say that on here on YouTube, And yes, I said dingbats, and if you don't like it, I'm sorry. That's just my opinion, and the thoughts and opinions of me should not rock your world at all. And if it does, that's a problem because you don't know me and I don't know you. I'm just stating my opinion. Um, that being said, um, I thought it was a very interesting theory because I was like, you know what? Onyx doesn't isn't like a dead ringer for Blaze. And we already know that Junebug's daddy is in Colorado, right? Um, so it made me think, and I went back to this video of Chrissy at the dinner table on her birthday. And Chrissy was saying how, just fawning over her boyfriend as per usual. And the funny thing, I was there to get something else because she was live, and somebody in the live chat on Instagram said, "Is this Bay?" And she was like, "Well," and then another breath later, it was like, "Oh yeah, he'll be drunk by the time we get home." And then he was like, "I'll be tearing up that movie." You know what I mean? Like you could hear him kind of making like little slick remarks under his voice. He's not Bay, but he'll be drunk when we get home. Okay. All of these women with like low standards. Okay. But fast forward to another part of the conversation when Chrissy is, they're talking about tips and just who has cash because Julio, the waiter, she wants to make sure that he gets a good tip. Chrissy had been drinking; she was feeling it. Okay, so she was already promising a really good tip, and you took such good care of me. They're over at Del Frisco's, and she asked homegirl, her assistant, "Do you have any cash?" And she goes, "Yes," but Crystal was like, "But I got to pay for my meal." Okay, Crystal was not having it. Like, mm-mm. Yeah, we're not playing that, dude. I work for you. You're supposed to be. I would think it's your birthday. You're supposed to be paying for my meal, but I think it was a pay for your own meal type of party, which is fine, whatever. Onyx looks like Chrissy. He does, but she just makes a reference to how. So I'm gonna fast forward a little bit. Well, back to the money thing. It just made me think, Chrissy, did you pay for you and Bay's dinner for your birthday? Because I don't. Bay, I'm sorry, and I don't want to be one of these. You don't ever hear me talking about somebody who don't have a job. Like, I don't know whose man got a job or not. I know mine does. They say John does. Okay. I don't know if Bay has a job or not. Chrissy doesn't tell us anything about him. We know he was at the gym the day she was having the anxiety attack. She didn't say he was at work. He was at the gym. Okay. When she called Jasmine to help talk her down off her anxiety attack. Okay. Now, that being said, back to dinner. They were out to dinner, and she was just remarking how he laughs and how he's got like a little snort when he laughs, like one of those kind of like uncouth, no home training type laughs of not a gentleman. Um, and said, "It's so cute because Onyx does it too." It's like at minute, um, I just thought it was interesting. It's just one of those things like, that's not like a unique kind of laugh trait. It's not super duper common that people snort when they laugh, but it was just kind of one of those like, he's just like his dad. You know what I mean? That's kind of how I took. I was like, "Oh, Chrissy, really? So he snorts just like Bay. Is that interesting?" And this is way before anything was ever called out about Onyx being his son. But just seeing his profile and all of that, it really does. I got my eyeballs out. I do. I do. I'm side eyeing it. I'm, and then I'm like, I'm looking and I'm watching. We're going to see how that pans out. And guys, I'm telling you, I'm not trying to be funny. And you guys I've never, the one time I wanted to say something about, I think Chrissy's pregnant. Do you guys remember? I'm going to take you down memory lane a little bit. Do you guys remember when they were still in Vegas and they had that little fold up pool in the backyard right before DeMarcus left? Right before DeMarcus left. And DeMarcus, what we found out was that weekend, DeMarcus, when he had left to go to Texas. He came back. He came to help disassemble the pool. And Chrissy was getting in the pool that day. I feel like, I don't know if it was Mother's Day or it was some sort of holiday. It wasn't Mother's Day. It was after that. Um, she was getting in the pool and she had like a two-piece kind of thing on, and her stomach was almondy, almond-ish. Not just I ate one too many hamburgers, not I love chocolate and we eat a lot of spaghetti. It looked pregnant. But I was just like, well, she did just have a baby, and I remembered seeing that, and I mentioned it to, I know, at least one person. I was just like, "Did you see that? That was weird, right?" Not, I don't know, 6 weeks later, she showed everybody her belly that she was pregnant. I mean, she's been riding homie hard, okay? And you can take that however you want. Um, she's had 9 children. She's open about not necessarily using birth control. And that clothing haul the other day, she looked pregnant to me. She just did. Now, is it showing all over her face? I don't think so. Like, does she have like the pregnant person's nose? Because my nose, I was having horrible nasal problems when I was pregnant, and I was getting nosebleeds and everything. My nose was so swollen. Um, I just, I'm just like, girl. And then you conveniently, when does Chrissy ever do these hauls with her bougie on a budget bag collection? Like, she had all of her bags out. She had all of her bags out. She had her little cheetah print hat. Yeah, I think so. If you see, I mean, she doesn't look like she's eaten one too many hamburger. She looks like she's pregnant. And her butt and her hips are widening a little bit. And I don't think that that's eating too much. Chrissy always says, "Yeah, I don't really eat that much. I do intermittent fasting." Yeah, yeah, they've probably been laying around having a good time. Um, but she been exercising, and we know this, okay? Um, I think she is probably tired and fatigued. That's why she hasn't wanted to film. We don't know what type of pregnancy she has. This is not the first time that she has been pregnant and did not say a motherfucking word. Everything is all about that next milestone on YouTube. If she doesn't mind using a good pregnancy call out for views. So stay tuned for a video this weekend saying people are trying to fat shame me. Ain't nobody trying to fat shame you. Ain't nobody- Look, I don't see a whole lot of top models over here on YouTube. There's some pretty, very beautiful women, but at the end of the day, ain't nobody stopping traffic. Okay. Especially in this sector. Okay. I'm just saying, at the end of the day, we are who we are. You either wear a 2, a 10, a 20, a 24, or you just, you skinny as a rail or you big as a house. At the end of the day, I don't care. I got my man and I'm not checking for you. So nobody's fat shaming you. Let's get that clear. But at the end of the day, girl, you got that almond belly, and all of us women know what that almond looks like of when you are holding a baby rather than when you've had 5 too many cheeseburgers, okay? I know the difference between I ate too much and you're pregnant. And I'm sorry, if you're a woman who's had 9 children and you don't use birth control, yeah, the likelihood of you getting pregnant is that out of the realm of possibility when your whole channel is based on having children and being a mommy, and you know what I mean, and you enjoy it. And now you have someone that you're in love with. And what more do you want to see is and maybe you're hooked on baby smell. I don't know. You got Onyx there, but Onyx is on his feet and he is ready for his little his sidekick. Junebug is already at school. I don't know. You guys tell me. You guys tell me, but that's just I'm sticking with I will never forget that day. I can see it like it was yesterday. Her getting in the pool and she had that two-piece on and I saw her stomach and I was like, but I just was like, yeah, well, I guess, she just had a baby. Like, okay. It just looked, you go in 9 months pregnant, you go in 42 weeks, you know what I'm saying? Like people go all the way in pregnant, right? And you leave looking like 7 months. You know what I mean? You go in 10 months and when you leave, you noticeably are smaller after you've had a baby. Um, but the swelling is still there. So you still look a little, you still look pregnant. And then in the weeks, everything starts to go down. I wish I would have listened to my mother and wore like a panty girdle after I had the baby, but I didn't do that. Fran didn't. She state that she doesn't take. Yeah, she doesn't. She doesn't. She doesn't. Well, and she may now. Who knows? I mean, we don't have up to the minute like tracking of every decision she makes, but she's been very open about not using birth control, and I'm sure that would have been a whole video if she went and got some birth control. Like, why not? I mean, why not make a buck off of it? But yeah, no, I wouldn't be surprised. And I mean, she's 30. She's definitely childbearing years, of course. And, when you've had a lot of children, you can, you're obviously, fertile. Well, Tina Marie, it's something that we don't know about. You know what I mean? There are some people who are just into having babies. You know what I mean? Not It's not a whole bunch of oops because there's not a whole that many accidents. You know what I mean? Or like, oops, I got pregnant. No, if you don't if in 2020 if you are having children, it's because you want them. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe one, um, 10, 9, yeah, no. That's because you want them, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with having children. That's how we all got here, right? People making love, people having fun, people going to the club one night, a oops, uh-oh, or we planned this for so long. Like whatever it was that got you here, thank God, right? Um, and at the end of the day, but there are some people who do have somewhat of a fascination with having with reproducing. They enjoy baby smell, they enjoy pregnancy. There's any number of things. Fran, remember she had a pregnancy scare in Vegas Valentine's Day last year. And that was when she was what with who? Mr. Professional? She was with Mr. Professional then. Yeah. Um but I don't think was it really a scare or was it more so like views trying to get that last check before you get evicted? Um, because I guess stuff started going bad. I need to go back and refresh my memory of um what was happening at that time. I love Jay Morrell's pregnant and she's one person that can honestly say does pregnancy best vlogs and care don't even care for it. It's Marcia. Is Marcia having a baby? So yeah, Jay Morrell's pregnant. I don't know if you guys watched her large freezer cooking meal video she dropped yesterday, but she dropped what the name of the baby's going to be. She basically said it's a boy, which I don't know if she had already said that to anyone else or not. So from breaking news here, if you guys watch J. Morrell Stewart, she has two girls, and what does she have? Six boys. So this will be her seventh boy, I think, her seventh son, and I think his name is going to be Tobin Josiah. Oh, really? Okay. Children make mistakes, adults make choices. Exactly. Because even if it's a mistake or it's a oops, you made a choice to do A, B, and C. So we all know the repercussions. Like you gotta you got to think things all the way out. Hi, Steph. I think I saw you. I didn't say hi before. Anyone who's here, I did not speak to you earlier. I hope you're feeling the love. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. Um, but yeah, so Jay Morel's pregnant. They're having a boy. They've already got the name. It was at the part in the video when they were like dumping hash browns into like a ginormous cafeteria style bowl, and she was getting ready to make her hash brown style breakfast casseroles or whatever. Girl. But yeah, if you ever want a freezer cooking meal, slow cooker meal, advice, yeah, check out Jay Morrell Stewart. She's got it going on over there. And one thing I learned from Jay Morrell is, yeah, you could just kind of do anything, and you make some sauce or some gravy with it and put some cheese on it and bake it. Yeah, it's a meal. That's the one thing that I've learned from Jay Morrell. Like, you can just like do it. Just do it. Um she'll tell you in a minute while she's throwing all this stuff into bags and everything. Yeah, the most important thing for me is that I feed this family. Like, she don't care about ingredients or seasoning. Um, there's another one that I watch. My God, I would almost be curious to want to taste something just to see if it tastes, because I'm just like, girl, that looks nasty. I'm not gonna say who it is because I do like her, but her the freezer meals that she makes, I'm just like, shit, I would never eat at your house. Or if you invited me over, I would make sure that we ate before we got there, and I would say I just want something light. Can I just I want to just taste. That's my thing at a party. If I'm not really sure of the buffet, I'm just gonna taste a little bit of everything. Is that okay? Like, I don't want a whole meal. Just give me a little taste. That way, if it's good and you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to throw away a whole plate of somebody's food. Just give me a little taste. Just give me a little taster, and then from there, I can decide what I want. And then if I don't want anything, I can just very politely not be like, who made the macaroni? Don't you always hate somebody who comes to a party and wants to know who made everything? That person can get the hell up out of my house. Like, really, if someone comes to my house and asks who made something, yeah, bye. But no, none of your business. It's on the table, eat it. If you don't want to eat it, fine. McDonald's is down the street. Chrissy should record her grocery hauls. That would include work. She doesn't want to do it. Plus, she's also ordering from Whole Foods. She's getting Amazon Fresh, which is Whole Foods, and she doesn't want people to know how much she's spending on her groceries because Whole Foods is not cheap. If you notice, when she was cooking the other day, everything said like something 360. Any of you who are Whole Foods shoppers or Amazon Fresh shoppers, you already know that whole 360, yeah, that's Whole Foods. And Whole Foods is not where everybody shops. Whole Foods is like, I don't want to say it's the Neiman's of grocery stores, but it's a Nordstrom of grocery stores. How can she with no car? Because she's doing Amazon Fresh. So she's probably Prime, and or she pays the $5 a month. If you don't have a car, yeah, you probably got the memberships. So she probably got the Walmart for $10. I get unlimited deliveries from Walmart if I want. If you're Prime, you can pay the extra $5 and get Amazon Fresh. I just do it because I don't want to go. I don't want to go to those stores. Yeah. So okay. So back to what we were talking about. So Jasmine and Chris, I'm watching. I'm subscribed. Chrissy, I'm watching. I feel I'm predicting baby number 10 due this spring. So you guys heard it here first. Baby number 10. This is my prediction. Spring. And if I'm wrong, my bad. Based on my womanly experience and knowing how you like to ride, yeah, baby number 10 due this spring. And that's based on my eyes and my ears. Okay. Um, yeah, Jasmine. Yeah, if Chrissy's pregnant, yeah, Jasmine, she's going for it. So, uh-uh. Anna says Bam comes back thinking I think from what I understand, Bam hates Chrissy. So I think that that's probably not an option. Yeah, Bam don't like Chrissy very much. I don't think we have to worry about Bam. Well, the plot twist would be that DeMarcus comes back to claim his 3 children and says, I want to be on child support. And she's like, no, that's okay. And then they go down. This is in my head. If this went down, what I would see happening is that they all go down to the courthouse and Chrissy is all of a sudden she faints because she's getting ready. They have to take her to the hospital because she all of a sudden went into labor early because they all were going to have to go do the swab tests. And she goes into labor. And then Demarcus has to get back to Steffi, who's calling and say, if you don't get your ass back home, period. And he's like, okay, baby, I'll be home in just a minute. And Chrissy has the new baby, Bay Jr., and after Bay Jr. comes, he's just going to say he wants to take care of all the kids, and then she just lets him. But because he's on the birth certificate, he's going to have to sign. So I don't know what's going to happen, but I suspect that there's a reason why Chrissy doesn't want to take all 3 of her last down to the courthouse, and why she's trying to be oh so generous to a man that she truly despises, because she's like, I don't want to like not be fair and not let him have a check. What do you care? He's your husband and he's laid up with someone else making other babies. Let him get a second job. Yet you don't want to get caught out there when the test results determine you are blank the father. We know it's going to be questionable on 2 out of 3. Yeah, it's going to be she going to be sweating, because I think contrary to what we may think, yeah, there's some people who are of the, you know, DeMarcus said in his interview, yeah, Chrissy would go missing for a bit. I don't know. In that interview, I'm gonna attach Miss Official A's video. You guys listen to that, like 4,000 views. Some of y'all had to have heard it, but listen to it again, okay? Um, Crystal said something about going to Vegas, and he said he liked Vegas. He liked roulette. Now, you been to Vegas, sir? So it's not about, well, when would Chrissy have come to Texas to get pregnant? We don't know where they met. We don't know anything about him. No face, no case, remember? Friend, you think that's why Olivia won't put Gerard on child support because allegedly the oldest isn't his? I don't think so. I don't think so. Now Olivia is a whole nother. Olivia is just a control freak. Olivia says that the reason why she didn't put not so much on child support, the reason why Robin's last name is not Gerard's last name is because he had cheated on her and she didn't want to claim him as it was a strategy. It was a strategic move of why she didn't want Robin's name, his name, because she didn't want him to be able to lay claim. So in theory, it's more of a power play to the as a father would claim, he would have to show up to the court. And I'm quite sure, even though paternity is implied as a husband, I don't know what the stipulations are in Texas. And if he's required to pay child support on Robin as a whole entire family, then maybe they would require it anyway. Because as 2 kids have him on the birth certificate and one does not, I would imagine if the court is going to certify child support for all 3, maybe they would have him take a paternity test at least for one, the one that does not hold his name. So I don't know. We'd have to ask some of the lawyers in here who are familiar with family court. But that's just like my speculation. I don't know. Um, but yeah, I mean, good question, B. Kirkpatrick. But yeah, these women, as much as they have in common, they are all very different. I think Chrissy is not doing the old child support thing because she's been a cheater, and we know this. And her husband also has said that there were blocks of time where she would just not be she would be gone. So where was she in a city with no friends? That she said I mean, I guess she had that girl Carrington, but I don't know if Carrington was local or not. Um, but why are you out hanging so hard and you had like 7, 8 kids at home? And we know Chrissy was really dissatisfied with DeMarcus, so she said. So, and it's Mr. Professional was cheating on his wife. Most men, I think, that cheat typically are looking for someone who has just as much to lose as they do. So maybe she was cheating. I don't know. I don't know. It's interesting. Hey, Kiki Rowe. Kiki, is that Kiki? Is that Kiki? Is that you? Did you change your name? Kiki Monroe? Was that Kiki Monroe? Is it now Kiki Rowe? Kiki Monroe, is that you? Did you do a name change on us? Girl, because you didn't change it that much. Hi, Desimo. I don't know, just a theory, guys. You know what I mean? Like, this is all speculation and just reading the tea leaves and listening. Because, again, I watch these channels, you know? Yes, I hadn't had time to change. Yes, I had. You said you had time to change your name. Okay. Guys, because I was like, I was wondering where you were. Were you here the other day? Maybe I saw your name, but I wasn't like, oh, is that Kiki? Guys, if you like these earrings, they will be in my Amazon storefront. These are from Amazon, so if you like these, this is where I got them. Not this. Well, I got them from Amazon, so I will put them in my storefront. I am going to do a top 10 of my favorite Amazon items, and that'll be on my other channel, but I'm going to go live with those 10 items on Amazon Live um, with my top 10 items as well. Um, Gosh, is today's Wednesday. I think on Friday or Saturday morning, kind of like home shopping network style. And I will have those 10 items in my carousel. So if you want to come shop with me on Saturday on Amazon and you're looking for some fun stuff, let me know by coming to my storefront live. If you click on my About page, the Amazon link is there. Click on that, it'll take you to my storefront. Follow me, set your notifications so when I go live, you'll be there. But the live will be there on Afterplay. If you want to go, I've got one live posted already that I did like a month or so ago. I just haven't had time to get back over there, but y'all, it's getting ready to be Black Friday, so I'm gonna give you guys my 10 recommendations just for like random stuff that I like that's on Amazon, and that's it. If there's anything else you want to see, let me know. But I do have like I probably have about 200 items, I think, of things that I've purchased and that I like. I also review stuff too. So if it's got a review attached to it, that's a authentic review because I would have been a verified purchaser, right? So anyway, what else were we going to talk about? So Olivia is, if you were ever curious about riding the white horse, Olivia has got a full explanation for you, and you can find that on Miss Official A, and I will link the video in my comments or in my community. Jasmine and her boyfriend have kicked off their couples channel, which if we can get them to 1,000, they're going to post their Q&A, and I want that. So guys, go subscribe. Why not? I mean, if it's trash, then you know what to do. If you enjoy it and you're here for the mess, you know. Um, Chrissy loves the kids. Guys, she got 300 letters. Okay? 300. Did you guys hear that yesterday? 300. So initially she said she was going to read the letters and see who she thought was most deserving. But Chrissy forgot she has 130,000 subscribers. Well, no, she didn't forget that. She was celebrating it the other day. I don't know that she thought she was gonna get 300, so she decided that she's gonna read through them, I guess make sure that there's no fuckery, and she is going to put them in a generator. So what she's gonna do is put them in one of those generators that people use for giveaways, so it's gonna be completely random. So, the most deserving, the most hard luck stories just have as much of a chance as any of you who applied. So if some of you just don't wanna pay for Christmas or and I'm not saying in a bad way. I'm just saying if you qualify for something or someone has offered to do something nice, why not, right? So any of you who may have already applied, depending on, there could be people who don't have a job. There could be lots of different reasons. Who am I or anyone else to really judge who is the most deserving? Because just because someone has a job doesn't mean that the person who doesn't have a job is or isn't more deserving. So I don't know why she would even put herself in that position. That's nothing that you're ever going to find your girl in because I don't want to make a decision over who's got it worse when you're telling me that you've got it bad. You know what I'm saying? Like if you got it bad, you got it bad. I hear you. You know what I'm saying? But she asked everyone to send in their story, but now she's gonna put them all in a generator, and I guess she's gonna pick whomever, and then they're gonna post their wish lists, I guess, on Amazon, and those wish lists will go directly. So just like I said the other day, I don't know if somebody went over there and said, "Yeah, just put them in your description box in your community post." She never mentioned anything about that, but she mentioned that yesterday. So Chrissy, you're welcome. You're welcome, my dear. If you ever need any more advice, yeah, just hit me okay? And then give me credit, okay? But yeah, she's going to be putting them in her description box and providing those links so you can go and purchase directly for those families because she was a little bothered by somebody insinuating that she was trying to get things for her own children. No, what I was insinuating and basically what I said was that you have a large family that you need to focus on and that considering what you've been through this year and all of the calamity after calamity after calamity, those children deserve to have a wonderful, stable, fully attentive mother helping them celebrate the holidays. Okay. That's what I said. I don't know if you are trying to run a scam or not. That's what the streets were saying. Me, I was just saying, girl, this is piss poor planning because you don't have enough time to do what you're trying to do. That was it. So that's what's going to happen. She has 300 letters. So I don't know how many families are getting picked. Good luck to anyone. And hopefully you get everything that you need to make your family's Christmas wonderful. But I think I said this before and I'm going to say it again. Girl, I would hate for you to be sitting around waiting on Strong Mommy Chrissy gifts to come through because you can guarantee that someone's going to try and do something. So I would just be leery because, she said she didn't want people coming through and trying to mess with people's lists and stuff like that. Yeah, we don't know what people are going to do. We don't know who, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're involved in you have such a wide array of people who don't rock for you that don't mind trying to make you look bad. Like, I don't know. You have a whole Melanin Mamas group. Why you didn't just put this out through your most loyalists, your loyalists, okay? And I'm saying loyalist. That means the loyal of the loyal, okay, who belong to Melanin Mamas. Why didn't you put it out there and do it in private there outside of YouTube and then vlog it? And then you could have made money off of it. But now you're looking foolish again because I'm questioning it. I'm talking about it. I don't care. I do not care, okay? I'm questioning it, I'm talking about it, and, you have a whole community with something in 5 figures of people where I'm sure somebody in that community was, in need. And you didn't have to do it on Front Street. You didn't have to make yourself the butt of commentary. But yeah, we see you, Chrissy. We see you. We see you. Um, the struggle is real. And we know that the struggleosis contentitis has been spreading around like C19. And this has been going on for a minute. And I know you want to preserve Bay, but you might have to join Jasmine's strategy, which is like really scary, and go ahead and get Bay out on Front Street. I know you're quietly trying to phase him in, but girl, just be careful because homie homie looks, homie I think is would that be daddy number 8 or daddy number 7? I can't keep account. So that would be daddy number 8. According, like, if you follow the theory that Junebug's daddy is in Colorado and DeMarcus is father to Blaze, and now Bay is the daddy of Bay Jr., aka Onyx, then we are looking at roughly, I think, 8 fathers. So, guys, tell me what you think down below. Oh, it's 8. Yeah, you guys are already, or your guys are already voting. Yes. So did I drop some tea today? Did I make a few things make sense, or did I just confuse everything else? I'm gonna drop Miss Official A's video. You guys listen to that, please, because it's so interesting. It's only 20 minutes. You guys can handle it. I mean, all you guys who can't stand to watch a video that's longer than 5 minutes, I'm gonna need for you to challenge yourself. Go ahead and give Miss Official A some play, subscribe, watch the video all the way to the end. That means a lot to us content creators. When you watch an entire video, it's only sometimes like 10 or 15 minutes, guys. Like, just watch it. Thank you, Bren. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. How does she realistically think she can do all of this in the middle of a pandemic, yet very unrealistic and irresponsible? She couldn't even keep her lash business going. Well, apparently, basically, she's just going to get the letters and she's going to throw them into a generator. Like, you writing your heartfelt and our house burned down. And I'm not trying to be funny, but I'm just giving an example of how bad it could possibly be. Okay. Um, Somebody writing their heartfelt letter. Yeah, that letter doesn't matter anymore because she's putting him in a generator. All you really need to do is to send an email and say, "Hey, I'm in." Okay? Like most charities, sometimes they're gonna make you give some, you got bills behind, give us a copy of your income, whatever, you gotta fill out applications, all this stuff. Yeah, she just said, "Send me an email." Okay? So, and then the other criteria was, guys, if you really don't need this yet, someone in the comments was like, yeah, don't be selfish and apply if you really don't need. Now, who's to say who needs? I mean, somebody may feel like they need. They may feel, look, I mean, Jasmine's got a whole registry. Does she appear to need, or does she need to budget her money and not buy designer water that she can't even pronounce with her food stamps? Demetrius, it's in my storefront. You can have this microphone too. It's good for Zoom calls, YouTubing, podcasting, whatever you want to do. So, yes, you can have this mic too. It is in my storefront. So, click on that Amazon link. Girl, I'm hooking all y'all up. These cameras. Now, these two beautiful nutcrackers are from Target. Um, and I'm fighting the desire to be selfish because I ordered 2 more sets. And I want to give one away on this channel and one away on my other channel. I'm trying to not be selfish to have these beauties all around my house because I ordered the other 2 for me. Okay. But I was like, I should just do a nice holiday giveaway that's reasonable for my pocketbook and something that's oh so cute. And when you see it, you're going to be like, Francoise, I won that. Yeah, that was so nice. That was such a nice giveaway. Essentia, yes. Was it Essentia? She couldn't even muster up a pronunciation of just sen. She was like senza. I was like, girl, can you read? Guys, I have some exciting news. I should be back in the land of a functioning phone sooner than you think. I'm not gonna say because I can't, I'm not gonna just like, guys, I'm not gonna be home. Like, you know what I mean? But I'm closer to being back online than I was last week. Somebody needs to send her hooked on phonics. No, all she needs to do is just open a book. Like my mom always, open a book. Go open a book. Go sit down. Go read a book. Go read a magazine. No, Nisha. No. Yes, it's not a giveaway. It's a hookup. It's a hookup. She's identifying families that say they're in need of Christmas, and she is going to, I guess, have them put up their wish lists, and people will click on whatever link and make their decision. So then why not have all of the participants just put up a wish list? You got 130,000 subscribers. So if you even have 10% of 13, that, let's just even say 5%, you have 7,000 people decide to click on potentially 300 links. That's more than enough to spread around. There's no way to determine whether family number 10 gets sold out and family number 1 gets nothing. There's no way, even if you post 3 families, that people aren't going to just go to the story that they like the best, that the cutest family. If you've got a family that looks like, "Er," and that's like a screeching halt, okay? And I'm not trying to be funny or mean, but we all know this. People judge on looks, okay? So you have a family that submits a picture and submits their profile, and then you have another family that look like, oh, look at the baby, they so cute. Or homegirl number 3, her hair is just a little too done. Her lace front is just popping. And maybe she made the mistake of having daddy in the picture. It could be a daddy or zaddy. And people were like, she got a whole man over there. Why am I going to buy some stuff for their Christmas? Well, maybe he just lost his job. Maybe he's disabled. Maybe she's disabled. And they're trying to, who knows what is going on, right? But people are going to judge on the pictures. They're going to judge on if they have a little story, and they're going to judge on what they're buying, on what they've selected, right? Have fun with that. I hope it works out. I hope not just one family gets everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just think that it's too, you want to make sure that 3 families get everything. The probability that, if depending on how many families you pick, they should all get something. But naturally, people are lazy. So you see a couple of links, you're going to click on the first link. You may click on the second or third link. Some people may click on all the links to make a determination what I want to buy. I just think that it's, in someone who is thinking of how our own bias come into play on making certain decisions, especially when it comes with philanthropy. Um, have fun with that. Have fun with that. Because if someone's dressed a little bit too nice, we already make a judgment like, oh, they've got money. They don't need, or she's fat. She eats enough. Like they got money. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know that it's fraudulent. I just think that again, it's a nice idea. I just think it's flawed in the execution. I don't think that she is thinking it all the way out. And because of that, there could be people that may get a dose of what social media feels like in the sense of being selected or not selected based on how good their story was, how good looking their family is, how well dressed people judge them, whether they're um, looking deserving or not looking deserving. If somebody is looking well put together, people sometimes may like, you don't look like you need anything, or those kids look okay, or um, can you see where the gifts are being sent to? I would think probably not, just for security purposes. If they're doing Amazon, Wish, or gift lists, then yeah, no, the addresses should be private. My theory is this, guys, and I'm going to be 100% honest. If you feel like you have to go that deep into making sure that things are not being delivered to an address in Houston that may have a certain YouTuber that lives there, then yeah, don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm serious on that. I'm not saying don't contribute to the Strong Mommy Chrissy loves the kids. What I'm saying is this: if if you if you can't rest knowing that when you put something good in the wind that it's going to get there some kind of way, and God have mercy on somebody who is deceiving people in the name of charity, then don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we don't know. We don't know. We don't know. We know this is the information that has been put out. This is what has been said. So it's supposed to be going directly to the families. And how would we know, even if it says an address or a location, is that where those people actually live? Do those people actually exist? You know what I'm saying? We don't know. You just have to trust. So I would hope and I think that Chrissy is she's trying to do a good thing. I know that I'm putting a monkey wrench in some things by mentioning it and talking about it, and she probably doesn't appreciate it. And whoever goes and runs back and tells her is going to say that I was talking ish about her, which I'm really not. I am, but I'm not. But what I'm saying is this: just like with any charity, you have to put that money out and put it in the wind. Okay, wherever it goes, if those people get those presents and go and and return them, it don't make me if I'm inclined to do something for someone, whatever they decide to do with it is their business. You know what I'm saying? So I don't care if I bought wine glasses for a housewarming gift. If somebody dropped them and crushed them up under their car because they were mad because I called them out and said that they were trash for lying about purchasing a home, I don't give a fuck because I gave a gift. And if it's not received as such, it's okay because that says more about you than me, right? Now I don't know that that happened. I'm just making up that whole scenario. I'm just giving you an idea that you give a gift and you give a gift. You give a gift and that's it. I don't care. If somebody is deceiving people or not doing things in the right spirit, that is on them. My conscience is clear. I'm willing to also buy the family Christmas dinner, so I'll include my email on the gift receipt so they can message me with the Cash App. Right. And Nisha, if they decide that they want to order some seafood bags, yeah, is that for us to make a decision? Or you send them $100 and they decide to put that towards like a seafood meal because everybody eats different and how they want to eat, right? Now, it doesn't mean that they're going to take that money you send and go to the grocery store, even though that could be the intent, or it could be you guys go treat yourself out to a nice meal. Here's $200 or $150 or $75, whatever that ends up being. I'm assuming that you are okay with however they decide to spend it, right? Because if that lady's already prepared and her pantry is full, yes, she might not need that money, but guess what? Now maybe she can go do something for herself. Like, thank you so much for the money for dinner. I appreciate it. Um, Dinner's kind of already set, but in her mind, because she's already paid for it and allotted for it, maybe she can go get her nails or her hair done now. And that would be a nice thing for a mom. You know what I'm saying? So we have to always my theory and what my parents always taught me was this: once you put that money in the basket, it's gone. You don't worry about that. If somebody's in the back putting $20 in their pocket, God saw it. You don't have to see it. Okay? And I'm saying that, not saying it about strong mommy Chrissy, but what I'm saying it about this time of year when we are donating money and we are giving to people who we want to help. And no matter what they spend it on, that's between them and them. Unless you have something very specific you want them to have, then you give them a gift card to Red Lobster. But don't make a mistake not thinking that they can't flip it and sell it to somebody. You send them $100 gift card and they sell it for 75 and they get cash, because sometimes when people are down on their luck, what they want in their pocket is cash. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're down on your luck and you don't really have money to go to restaurants and things like that, it's not always a very comfortable experience, especially if you want your kids to be able to order what they want and you're on a tight budget, and then you got to put a tip and all that kind of stuff. Um, you have to, you know what I'm saying? So whatever. I think that's beautiful, Nisha. So I hope I didn't rain on your parade. I think that that's awesome. I think that that's beautiful. Um, but I'm just saying in general, guys, this is the time of year where we have to exercise our right to let people be adults, even if they do things that we wouldn't normally want them to do or don't think is in their best interest. Girl, like, okay, okay. As long as you give from the heart, it's called being a cheerful giver. Okay, be a cheerful giver. If you are not a cheerful giver, you have no business giving. Okay, and that's Bible. Okay, if you can't just give and done, yeah, you don't need to be in the giving game. You just, that's it. Mommy vibes, I feel the exact same way. Mommy vibes said Toys for Tots, Salvation Army, Angel Tree, Walmart, local organizations are all in place. You can donate to, call your local schools and let them know. You can call your local church around the corner. Everybody, there's always someone in need, and someone you least expect, someone who, um, gosh, you never know who is needing at this time, right? And that's it. So, like I said, I think it's a good idea. I just felt like my personal opinion was that Chrissy's had a lot go on and she should have her full attention on her children because they deserve it with all that she has put them through this year. But that's not my choice to make. I'm not the mommy over there, and if she is comfortable with what she is doing, who am I? Who am I? I don't order her steps, I don't tell her what to do. She got a whole mother over there in Houston, and she can do whatever she wants, but I think that they deserve to have her full attention, and I wouldn't be taking 1 minute away by reading other people's Christmas, uh, wishes. I would have turned that over to somebody else, and until I had a definite process so that I know that, okay, there's 5 people in this family. We want you to each select 5 or 6 different things. So in theory, 5 people, let's say 6 items apiece. So that's 30 gifts. Once 30 items are selected from family A is closed. If you wanna donate additional money, the monies that are collected will be split between each family, something like that. So if the fund collects $2,000 and there's 5 families, then everybody will get $400 or something like that. I don't know. You can't. You can't. You did your part. You did your part. You can't worry about it. Because at the end of the day, no matter where it's going, we don't know if Pookie is waiting at the back door to come and steal everything. I have a good friend who, not last Christmas, but the Christmas before last. Was it last Christmas? it was Christmas. I think it was Christmas before last. She was at work and someone decided to let themselves into her condo through the back window, the back sliding door, whatever. She was coming in from work and her son had walked in and the window was shattered. Someone had let themselves into her home and stole every single gift under her tree. Now, this woman is professional. She makes a lot, she makes a lot of money. Um, she's a single mom. Her man was in another state. He was working elsewhere. Now that's not the situation anymore. But anyway, she's a single mom, and someone stole all of her gifts the week before Christmas. But thankfully, she had renter's insurance, and they cut her a check for everything. A nice big 5-figure check. Um, you just never know what's going to happen, guys. You just always have to be prepared. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Okay. Anyway, guys, I think we're at some good time. It's 3 o'clock. I appreciate all of you guys who came through. You guys are awesome as usual. Don't forget to like this live. We were at peak. We were like at 260 something, I think, and I got 130 likes, 131. If you've not hit this live button yet, if you were here for most of this, if you're only here for 20 minutes or 15 minutes or whatever you were able to do, I certainly appreciate it. It helps my channel. And the more that you guys are in here and rocking with me from start to finish, that just lets the algorithm know that this is some programming that is on this channel that people enjoy and it's going to come up in other people's recommended so that we can continue to watch this community grow. I really enjoy meeting with you guys, throughout the week and talking tea and talking fun channels that we enjoy watching. So I'll be back to do it again on Friday. And don't forget to hit up my storefront on Amazon if you like some of the things that you see here in my office. Well, what else came from Amazon? My camera equipment, this mic, these earrings, my readers, not these ones, but my tortoise shell, and I've got some like nude color ones just like this. Um, Amazon, and they are on, and I think they may have like a black, but I don't know if it's exactly the same. Um, so let me know if I ever say something's on Amazon. Just go hit up the storefront and you'll see. Um, those roses. Oh, they're up there now. Those silk roses that I showed you guys. Those are actually dried roses that I let dry out on their own. But if you guys have been watching me for any period of time, I love roses. And if they dry out pretty, I'll keep them. So these definitely dried out pretty. They still have some water in them from the second go round of me refreshing the water. But I'm going to take them out of the container today. I'm going to let them lay flat on like a kitchen towel, and then by tomorrow morning, I will put them back in a vase. Probably not that vase because that's more of like a winter kitchen, Christmassy type vase. But I might put like a candle in it. So I'm going to put those in something else. But I have a couple of dry flower arrangements, and all of my dry flower arrangements are just roses that I just leave them alone and let them dry out. The key is change your water once or twice throughout the life of the roses. So you get your roses after 2 or 3 days, the water starts to get a little bit nasty. Go ahead, take them out of the water, snip a little bit of the bottoms off, and put them back in some like lukewarm, I mean, not cold, cold, but not hot at all, like fresh water. And then they'll live for a little bit longer, but and then anything dead you can take off. But yeah, they'll dry out really, really nice. And then if you like dry flower arrangements, then you can. But I have one that I showed you guys before the dry roses that I mixed with some silk flowers that I got from Amazon. Those silk flowers are in my storefront. So I've got a couple of different sets of silk flowers. that I have here in my glam room office, and you can check all those out in my storefront. And I'll be showing a couple of my arrangements that I kind of DIY'd myself with silk flowers on. I haven't decided whether I want to do it on Friday or Saturday, but I need to get my time in over there so I can get you guys a better discount, because the more time that I put in over there, I can give you guys like promo codes and stuff like that, so you get discounts on certain items. So I just have to put in like a little bit more time, like another hour, I think, of live broadcasting. So I'm gonna try and do an hour. So we'll see. Maybe on Saturday. Saturday might be best because I do this for a couple hours on Friday. So um, go over there now and hit your follow button. Make sure that your settings are set to notifications. That way, when I do go live, whatever time that might be, because I might do it home shopping style. I could be out here. I could be on here at 6 o'clock in the morning, y'all. Just go ahead, get that notification. And if you don't catch it, you can catch it on the replay. Okay. If you have any questions about that, let me know. Don't forget, you can reach me at lovelieslacefronts@gmail.com. Everything is on my about page or in my community page. Or follow me on Instagram. And if you want me to follow you back on Instagram, just comment on one of my posts and say follow back, because I don't want to follow back everybody, because I don't want it to seem like kind of creepy, because I know you guys are following me. But if you want me to follow you back, just let me know and I will follow you back. Okay. All right. Take care, guys. Thank you for watching today. I love you. See you Friday.